Welcome to the automation video where we will be taking you inside of the automations tab. And yes, we just took you inside of the automations tab last video to show you how to automate forms. But forms don't even scratch the surface at what you can actually automate with your business. So I'm going to take you over to the create workflow section again. And like I said previously, you can either start from scratch or you can scroll down here and see all of these done for you templates that will also give you ideas as to what you can actually automate in your business. See, check out this one right here. This is an appointment confirmation with a reminder, a survey, and a review request. All set up and all automated with one click. And then down here is a simpler one, appointment confirmation plus a reminder. We've even got ones for birthday templates. So if you have a restaurant and you want to give out a free appetizer or maybe a free dessert for someone's birthday, well, when they sign up for your rewards program that you created inside of the account, you can add a birthday option, and every time it's someone's birthday, it can automatically send out a text. We even have automation for Facebook Messenger, and if you come down here, you can see we have them for Google My Business as well. So I'm going to scroll to the top here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you click on one of the already done templates. Let's try the appointment confirmation reminder, and we're going to press Create New Workflow. And there it is, completely done for you. So let's check out what it actually does. We'll click on the trigger event. So whenever an appointment status is confirmed, what happens next? We send out a confirmation email. And of course, you can change all of this text to whatever you want, but it will send out a confirmation email like this. And then 24 hours before the appointment, it sends a reminder email. And then an hour before the appointment, it sends the final email. Now, of course, you can easily change these to text messages instead of emails. And I'm going to show you how to do all of this right now. But most importantly, you don't have to do this because our service company will do it for you. You just tell us what you want and we'll get it done. But once again, I love showing people how it's done in the back end so that they understand completely and have an idea of what they might want, or be able to go in the back and change it whenever they'd like. So let's head out of workflows, go back to create new workflow and start from scratch. And now we're at a blank workflow. So let me start by showing you guys the different triggers. So the most common is the CRM trigger, but we also have Facebook and Shopify depending on what you're trying to integrate. Whenever we run Facebook ads, we most likely will use the Facebook CRM trigger, connect it to the Facebook ad, which then automates all of your follow-up campaigns. But for right now, let's stick with CRM. Then we can choose the actual trigger event, which can be anything from an appointment, a birthday reminder, call status, contact change, and so many different options here. Even membership triggers if you're trying to create a course. But for right now, I want to show you something really simple, the customer replied CRM trigger. So now I'm going to save this trigger event. So this event will be triggered when a customer replies, but it replies to what? We have to narrow that down. So we're going to add a filter, click select, and we're going to scroll all the way down to reply channel. And now you can see all of the different channels that we can use. So did a customer reply to a call, a chat widget, email, Facebook message, a Google My Business message, an Instagram DM, or an SMS text? I personally think a business should have as many of these as possible. So let's start with chat widget and then save the trigger. So now we know our trigger event is whenever a customer replies to our chat widget. What happens next? Well, we decide. So let's add our first action. And I always think it's best to send an internal notification to the business or business owner. So let's start with that. And then we'll choose the notification type. Let's do notification and let's write new chat widget lead. And then the message is going to say, contact name is reaching out through the chat widget. We're going to scroll down here, redirect the page to the conversation tabs. So all you have to do is click on that notification and it will take you straight to the conversation. And then select the user. We'll do all users for right now and save the action. So now we're notified, but what happens to the customer that replied on the chat widget? Well, let's set that up now. So now we're going to add an SMS and let's keep it casual by saying something like, hey, contact first name, we would love to help you and we will get in touch with you as soon as possible. Something easy, simple, just like that. Now, sometimes people don't do automatic messages in chat widgets. It's very common. The business owner just needs to be notified because let's say, for example, the customer gets on your website, they fill out the chat widget and they want to learn more about the service. Well, as long as you're informed by the internal notification, then you can easily respond to that person without having an automatic text in place. But I totally get it. Some of you are very busy. You'd like to have the automatic text so that that customer knows that they're going to get a reply and knows what number they can text back with any of their information. So this is up to you. If you'd like to send out an automatic text, then awesome, you know how to do it now. So let's save this action and we're done. Now we'll head up here to the top and we'll change it to chat widget notification. We'll turn it from draft to publish and we will save it. And there it is, our published chat widget notification. But watch this, we can easily copy this workflow and do it for all the other reply channels. So let's head over to the clone button, and instead of chat widget notification, we'll change this to Facebook Messenger and we'll get rid of copy. And now we'll create it. Now let's head over to the Facebook Messenger notification, go to the trigger event, and instead of chat widget, we're just gonna change it to Facebook Messenger and then save the trigger. Publish, and done. Wow, that was super easy and very quick. And now you have automation on your chat widget on your website and on your Facebook Messenger so that you never lose a customer again. And like I said before, there's so many reply channels. You can do this for your Google My Business Messenger, for your Instagram DMs, for your actual text messaging, your emails, and even your calls. So I highly recommend automating as much as possible in your business so that customers feel that you respond quicker than any other business out there. But while we're still in the automation section, I want to show you something really cool that we can do for follow-up campaigns. So as you can see, a customer came to us from Facebook and they messaged the business. Well, they were sent a text message back, but let's say that customer never replied. Then what happens? You'd most likely follow up with them, correct? Well, let's set that up right now so that you don't have to do it manually. So we're gonna click the plus button. We're gonna head over to the wait time, and now we can choose how long it waits until it sends them another message. So for this, let's do 1 full day. So we'll change 1, and then we'll go over here to day. And now let's save that action. And we can either add another SMS, or we can just copy the current one that we have. Copy, copy action, and then copy it right below the wait time, and there you go. Now we of course don't want to send out the same message again, so we'd click on SMS and we'd change the message. And of course you would just ask if they're still in need of your services, you'd save the action, and there you go. Now a day later, they will be sent another message, and you can keep on doing this, rinse and repeat, for as long as you want. Because we found that a lot of people and a lot of customers actually reply to the 6th or 7th message, because following up is so vital. But if you're going to do a follow-up campaign, I must warn you to head over to the settings tab, head down to allow multiple and stop on response, and make sure that stop on response is switched on. This means that if the customer replies, they will not be sent the other automated texts. This is very important because how awkward would that be if they replied to your automation, you replied back and set up an appointment, and then they received another text right after that? They'd be very confused. So make sure that the automation completely stops as soon as the customer replies. And then for allow multiple, you want to switch this on as well. This allows the customer to enter this workflow multiple times. So if you ever had a repeating customer and they tried to enter the workflow twice, it wouldn't allow them unless this was turned on. So now that those are on, we're going to save this and we're going to head back out to the workflows. And of course, you would want to do this on the chat widget notification as well. You would set this up for any type of workflow that you know the customer may be entering that automation again in the future. Now, of course, I cannot show you guys everything inside of workflows, but luckily we know how to do this. We know how to set this up. So just tell us what you want and we will get it done. It's just really nice that you can see the inside, see all the capabilities of what you have here. Automation is so powerful for businesses. Not just because it's tech savvy, but because it translates to time, saving your business time so you can focus on the things that actually matter. It also allows you to scale much faster when you're running marketing campaigns and sending out messages to hundreds and hundreds of possible prospects. This is a completely efficient method to have as many prospects as possible and to be following up with every single one of them constantly. So I'm glad you guys have seen the inside of the automations tab, and hopefully now you'll have a good idea of what you want automated for your business and we can get it set up for you. And I will see you in the next video.